What's up, everybody? It is the girl Magnolia and I'm back again with another video. Pierce me, don't play with me because I'm not one of them. Today we have a whole lot of gang stuff going on. That was me trying to say that as innocently as possible, but that's because it is. Today is just going to be a get ready with me video. I think this is super great and going to be lit because y'all are always asking what do I use for my face, where is the makeup tutorial, and since I have my little shenanigans going on today, I feel like it's perfect. Milo is being watched right now, so we got to get the content in. This is the perfect time to take my time, unwind, and look like a dime. We're gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna talk about the products, of course, name what I'm using, but I don't want it to just be solely focused on just the makeup, but we're gonna see how this goes. Before anything, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because you don't want to miss out on all this, okay? And it's free. Free, period. I've already prepped my skin. I love to use the Pond's face moisturizer, the pink one for dark spots. I love it. It's like my holy grail old lady product. And I went ahead and used this e.l.f. primer. I used the green one. I think it's the blemish control tone adjusting. There we go. It is the tone adjusting one and I love this. This is the only primer I use. It never has let me down, so I never found a reason to switch it out. Today we want a little bit more holds on our makeup because we're going to be doing a lot of like stuff with photography, so we don't want it to look like it's coming off like swiper no swiper. e.l.f. Jelly Pop. This is a really good primer, dewy primer. Love that. So we just like patted her in on the sides. I believe I have the wrong I think color corrector. I believe this is for dark spots is what I'm trying to say. I think the green one is for redness. I don't know, but either way, I used to be super big into color correcting when I was younger, and then I stopped because I felt like it changed the color of the foundation. And then just recently, since I've been getting a little bit more darker spots on my face, I'm like, let me try to reinforce that by just, you know, giving it a little oomph. This is the LA girl in what is it? I was gonna say in red, in the peach color. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. If I'm looking over here, it's obvious because like everybody in my mom, I'm looking at a mirror. I could look into your guys' eyes, but it's like, who wants to be like, you guys, what's up? I don't know if this could really be a good chit chat because if I have to focus, I can't really talk. Milo's with my mom, and it's very important if you are an entrepreneur or work at home especially, that you know you really set boundaries, or you try to have it understood that like work is work and then your family is your family and home is your home. You feel me? Does that make sense? What I mean by that is like, since a lot of my stuff that I'm doing is the YouTube, the filming, the taking pictures, making content, making videos, DEPOP, taking pictures again, it's like I feel like a lot of people, and especially that I'm doing all of this at home, so it's not like I have to leave, I feel like a lot of people underestimate what I have going on and what it is that I'm doing, and they just like kind of treat it as like, this isn't a job, you're not a real boy, like this isn't a real job. And I think it's pretty messed up because, you know, this is really what I want to do and what's really gonna get me far in life. So I need to start creating days where like, yeah, my mom might come over and watch Milo and stuff, and not to say that my mom's even obligated to do anything, but that's what I'm just saying in general, whatever it is, like, but when you're working at home, you just really want to differentiate because it's so easy to have like your kid right in front of you and feel like, oh, I could just play with my kid, but like no, like yeah, you want to be a good mom and your kid's right there, but like you have work to do. If you had to leave to go work at a job, then what? You feel me? So you gotta treat it just the same. It goes to go both sides, like that it should be respected, that it's like, yeah, this is how I make my money, this is what's gonna get me lit, so like, you know, help me. Yeah, I don't have a real job, but like this is what's my real job, so technically I should stop saying I don't have a real job. I know it's really hard because again, the part two where it's like your kids right in front of you, So you're like feeling like guilty, like I should be playing with my kid instead of like having them just sitting there watching Coco Melon. Again, like if I had to leave, it would be no different. If anything, it's better because I get to be right here in front of my baby. The blender is from Target, but I have a way better one, but I got them confused, so I washed the old one. Love this, the Sonia Kasha I want to say beauty blender, but blender, and I think it's so good. It's freaking amazing. It has never failed me either. It's $5 at Target. And then again, Super Stay foundation. Obviously, like some of my blemishes still poke out, but it's just to give myself as much of a nice look as possible. And what I have learned is, because I do get a lot of creasing, I try to keep the foundation away from like my under eyes and where I put concealer, because if I'm already putting product there, no need to like pile up. And now we're gonna use the yellow color corrector by LA Girl, and we're gonna put a little on her and a little on her. So y'all, Euphoria, let's talk about Euphoria while we're doing this. This is perfect. I wish I could do like a review of like each episode. Not a review, more so like, because I could do a review, which I'm about to do right now, but more of like me watching it. Reaction video, there we go. Like I did want to do like a reaction video series, because when I'm watching that, like I watched the first episode and I was like, whoa. I almost forget that I like to overtop it with this e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It's the 16-hour one, just because she's a little brighter and she brings a little bit more to the party. Like, so super freaking love it. It was so freaking crazy. I love how like Rue is really like, her character is really like this just ditzy dopey drug addict, and like she's always in some stuff. A lot of body fellatio, is that the word? I don't know, but they did have a lot of body parts. I know somebody was talking about that. You know, that's Euphoria for you. They just take it there, which I do love about it, and what separates it from like, what is that show, On the Block, On My Block, which was a good show, but this is what kind of makes it more like what it gives what like we wanted from Degrassi, when Degrassi was like low-key really talking about real life teenager stuff, but was so like kind of scandalous. Oh my gosh, like yeah, kids aren't painted in this way of like, oh, Boy Meets World, like That's So Raven vibes. No, then there's like the shows like how teenagers really were, which is getting pregnant in high school, getting like STDs and stuff, cheating, all of that. That's why Euphoria is super good, because it has that like scandalousness. So I'm clearly seeing, even in my camera, that this powder, e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder, that it is really white and light. And I do have my main setting powder that I love, which is this Black Radiance loose setting powder in Banana. But I do like this powder because it's so light. But again, like I said, I had already been noticing, like I think it does leave me a little cast of a white. It's a really nice powder. She does give a soft look, but again, she's giving us very much Madonna. Basically, Euphoria is super good. I love that show. It's so freaking crazy. Of course, we all love and admire Maddie. I love it. Of course, what's his face? What's the guy's character's name? What is the guy's name? The weird white dude. He was so freaking weird. Like when he was talking to the McKay dude, it was like, did you like, that's that weirdo stuff, but guys be into that. He wanted to know because he knew he just had done it with her, which was so crazy. I can't believe some people really be in situations like that. Like how old girl was, how she was laying in the freaking bathtub. I could never. That thing was so crazy. So right now I'm using the cream Fenty Beauty bronzer. It looks so trash, but Butter Biscuit. And I do like this stuff a lot. It's a good little cream bronzer. And I'm just using some random brush. All my brushes are random, so I can't really tell you guys where I get them. But I get a majority from Ipsy. I like to carve out my face with this. And like more so outline it. And then I like to go in with this Nars Bronzer in Laguna. I know it's like a very poppin' one. I don't have it because it's poppin'. I think again I got it from like somewhere, I don't know. I think I want to cancel my Ipsy subscription because that stuff really does suck. Like, I used to get some really bomb stuff, but now it's kind of like, is this really worth my money? It's not really worth it anymore. So I think I'm going to be canceling her. And now I'm just like anybody else with like all these random samples in my house and like mini bottles and stuff that I don't even use but that I save because it's like, oh, this is a good product. I might need it. Now we're gonna go ahead and go into blush and contouring our nose, which we're gonna use this blush. I like to use this ColourPop blush. It's like a burnt deep orange and it's called Too Cool for School. It's a super cheek shock or super shock cheek, I don't know, but it's like a weird consistency. But I really like her because she kind of is in the middle of like what my bronzer is and what I want my blush to be. So like she's a good cream base to lay down and start to bring out the bronzer and diffuse the bronzer. Like I said, she's like a good color in the middle because this is like the topper that I'll use. And this is ColourPop as well. I don't know the color though. More peachy tones. Trying to move with the swiftness because I got so much content to film. Our nose, I almost forgot. I'm just gonna do I always just do like a really slight light contour. And like that. And then I use this for my eyeshadow, that Nars. I just use it to have a base on my eye. The next thing that we have is highlighters. I always go back between gold and like light. So like a gold or something like this. For pictures, I do like to see the light. I like to see the light because everyone loves that glow. And then this isn't my best brush for highlighter, especially because it's so fanned out, but I'm not tripping. So this is the Makeup Revolution in Raise the Bar. I'm gonna use this ColourPop and Becky G collab. I don't know why I even have this, but it's like this fairy gold dust that Tinkerbell just like left and gave to Becky G, and now I have. And I feel like these are always the best products, like those random collabs that people have and you're like, but they don't even sell that shit. It's like, why would you recommend something I can't even get no more? But that's how it be. That is the face. What we're gonna go ahead and do is spray our Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Ooh, that felt bomb. Love this spray. Love this spray. This spray is so freaking good. It literally does lock in your makeup and it just feels like secure and just makes your makeup look like, again, like that airbrushed. It doesn't even look like I have hella makeup. Period. So now we're gonna go on to lips. So this is where I like to line my lips, and I do the trick where you just like overline at like your high point. I'm using a lip liner by NYX, and it is the Matte Suede lip liner in Downtown Beauty. And then this is a random Beauty Creations lipstick in the color Sweetheart. And I'm gonna put lip gloss over this, but like more towards the end, because I feel like once you put lip gloss and you're talking and just as the day goes, your lip tends to fade away quicker. We're gonna go ahead and do the notorious little beauty marks, which I don't know if y'all know, but yeah, I draw little beauty marks because I think they're so cute. And I just love it. And they love me back. I just used this black NYX liner. And I know I probably shouldn't use black, and I could use something more natural like brown, but for now, I've never cared. I think it matters more when you do something. Like, we might do faux freckles today, I'm not sure, but I think it's way worse when you do something and you try to act like it's yours. Then that's when it's bad. That's when it's like, sis, chill out. But when it's like, you feel me, obviously I just beat my whole face, I took the time to do my whole makeup. I feel like if I took the time to beat my whole face and I want to draw some damn freckles on my face and some beauty marks, like, let me be. So yeah, you guys, that's that. So now we're gonna move on to the eyebrows. The eyebrows, they can be easy if I want them to. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is comb up our brows with the spoolie. And at this time, I like to, if I can, just quickly like pull out some of like the stray hairs that look like they're coming out. What we're going to be using for the brows is this brush from Essence. I love it. It's from Ulta. It's like $3. Yes, you gotta like replace them. Not too often, but you know, often, but at least it's only $3. And then our good old Anastasia dip brow. Like, I like to start in the middle. Like, I like to use the least amount of product in the front, is what I'm trying to say. So like, I'll draw and start like right here, and then just diffuse it towards the end, and just, yeah, like try to keep it controlled. I'm getting a little I'm getting a little rowdy here. I feel like I've done this before. What I like to do is, I don't even know where I got this random brush, but we're just gonna use the LA Girl. And we're gonna go ahead and use that to conceal. And I'm actually gonna see you guys when I'm done with both brows. What's up, y'all? So I'm back and my eyebrows are done. This left one was giving me hell, but you can't even really tell too much. But you know, they supposed to be what is it? They supposed to be second cousins, not sisters. And I'm mad. Like, who hates when they're doing their makeup and then they just get random allergies? So eyebrows attached. Now we're gonna do our eyes. I heard it's better to like open and close that curling iron instead of just like holding it. 1, it says 2 to 3 times. I still believe in curling my lashes. I had eyelash extensions before, and I had them because my friend started doing lashes, so she used me. But I never actually paid to get them done, just because I don't see it as like a daily essential, and I would hate to make it one. One of the things you gotta think about when taking on stuff like that, like even laser away or like laser removal, or like, you know, getting your thing down there waxed. It's just all things that you're adding into your life that you have to be ready to assume the responsibility. Same with dyeing your hair too, shit. So it's like, I don't want to get eyelash extensions and live a life where now I see myself and how I can look with eyelashes attached every day, and now I'm not happy unless I have them. Like, I think it's funny when I'm watching a video and that some girls like, I don't have lashes on today, and it's like, yeah, I do notice the difference, of course, because you like wear these big long bats on your eyes, but at the end of the day, like, to me, like, better without them. I love the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. That's what I'm using. But I only like it when it's all tacky. Like, I like when mascara is tacky. I don't like waterproof because I just hate it. It's one of those things where you either love or hate waterproof mascara, and I just don't like it. I always hold on to whatever old one I have and still use that one first, because like right now you see my lashes, they're like, you know, looking nice, they're not clumping together. Enough product is making it though to where like it's sticking onto the lash. When you first use mascara, when it's first all wet and stuff, the same with my brow gel and the same with my liner, like I just feel like it's better when it's been a little more dried down. So yeah, fun fact. So I do my mascara first. I used to just do one coat and then do my eyeliner and then apply another, but now I just like fully like to see them fanned out because I do have some nice lashes. Look at them. Ooh, so pretty. And y'all have like cute little natural lashes that I always buy at the beauty supply when I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pop these on one day to see, like, you know, if what difference it makes for me, but I never apply them because I just be too lazy. I'm definitely an eyeliner girl, so that's what we're going to be getting into next. And the eyeliner that I'm using is the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. But y'all, why do I have 3 of these things? They do work super duper good. I love these things, but again, you can't use them right when you buy them, because then it like kind of isn't as dark and like as dark as you want it. But then it gets to a point where they do start to like, they get to a point where they start to bubble and leak ink basically, and like the felt tip point starts to separate like the brush. So okay, so the way I do it is I just freaking do it. Like, there's no way to like teach someone. It's very difficult. And the point is that you don't want it to be like too high, and then you don't want it to be like under. You just want to imagine or even get your pinky literally and then like that degree angle. So I always do it with the point facing up, so that way like when I'm doing each stroke, if it doesn't land precisely where I want it, at least it's going to be up into where it's going to be colored in anyways. The inner corner is always a big make or break for me, because sometimes it just be going wild. But honestly, like, I can't see myself doing the liner without the point in the hair. Yeah, this is a super bomb eyeliner. I was not even expecting that. So let me go ahead and do this other one off camera, and I will be back hopefully. You know, even though these aren't sisters, I hope they're at least homegirls, because I need them to come together. Come together right now. Okay, bye. And she's back, and she's beautiful, and she's loving it, and she changed. Look at our top for today. I gotta go ahead and take my pictures, but you guys, what do we think? And this is just my everyday makeup look. I honestly love it. I love all the products that I use. I swear by them. That's the thing. If you're into drugstore or trying to try some new things out, perfect. Everything here, 10 out of 10. It's not that I don't like high-end makeup, it's just it never works for my skin. I'm more dry to normal and like more sensitive skin. I hope you guys like it. Now I know for the day and the night that this makeup is going to stay. It's not going to go nowhere. All these products guarantee a beautiful face throughout the day. And also, let me bring in this product. It's from Ulta. If you have really bad, dry, crusty, dusty lips like me, then yes, Smith's Rosebud Salve. It's like $7. Glory be to God. And remember, all the beauty in the world, it doesn't matter, all the makeup in the world, if your inner beauty does not align, this does not matter. Because I could come in looking like a superstar like this, and then I'll be like nasty and rude, and who's cute? Because she's not cute, because she was being rude as fuck. she's not cute, okay, period. Always remember that. But thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Add me on Instagram at littleboymegs to go ahead and see, you know, the look and all of that. As always, stay positive, stay blessed, and stay humble. Finito. Little Boy Mags is Coquito.